to another vlog. So if you didn't see my previous one, I am currently experiencing some pain here in my kind of middle tummy-ish area. Don't know what that's about. It's worrying me. I'm worried it might be a hernia, maybe something more serious. I don't think it could be like a strain or something from me working out. I could be totally wrong, of course, but I am genuinely worried about what's going on with that. So if it doesn't clear up in the next few days or so, I will have to go and see a doctor, which is scary. It's scary because, yes, I want to know what it is that's happening, but at the same time, I don't want it to be something serious. Yeah, it's worrying the heck out of me. I didn't sleep all that well. I've been up since 4:15, which is quite frustrating because having just come off of a fast, I know that my weight is going to be affected. I'm not going to be seeing an accurate or, decent weight. Also, I'm going to be tired at some point later on today. I just know it. I'm also going to be hungry, which is also highly frustrating, especially as I need to try and keep myself, not wanting to have a little nibble here and a little nibble here and a little nibble here. So yeah, all of these things are going to definitely play into how I'm feeling today. I hope that this pain goes. I've not taken anything for it because whilst it probably will, make it go away, I also want to see if it's going to go away by itself to get a clearer idea of what could be possibly, causing it, if it is muscular, if it's something else entirely. I don't know. I'm about to be on my second coffee. That's all I've had this morning. I'm not going to be doing a weigh-in today because of everything that I've just stated. I'm going to actually wait until tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see what the scale says then, basically, is what I want to do. Because I know it's just gonna be rubbish. It is every single time. Not because I've just fasted, but because of all the other things that I need to take into consideration. And I know that whatever is on the scale isn't gonna be pleasing to me. I feel it. I feel it in my gut. It's not going to be a number that I like. I'm already a little bit tense and a little bit wound up. So yeah, it's not gonna be good. You know what? That tension and wound upness, it's probably added like 5 pounds, okay? I totally foresee that being a thing. So I am ready to start the day. It's a little bit after 8, but I just wanted to come on and ask for a little bit of advice. If you happen to have a spouse, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody in your life that you obviously care about a lot, but they are a smoker and you're not. I wouldn't go as far as to say it is putting a strain on Andrew and mine's relationship, but I'm definitely starting to feel quite frustrated with it. I want him to quit. I want him to stop. Obviously, he's a grown adult and he can do whatever he wants. But I don't have anything against smokers. You know what? I will be the first to admit that when I am feeling a particular kind of stressed or emotionally distraught, you know, I will do some things that are not healthy to do. But also at the same time, I feel like he's not caring about his health as much as he should be. Like having 1 or 2 cigarettes during a stressful period, or for, you know, whatever reason it is, maybe you're feeling particularly down, I'm not gonna judge and criticize. That is something that I do amongst some other things. But I'm worried because he's already having potential health issues with his liver. He does have scarring, and I don't want to say the first stages of liver cirrhosis, but it, you know, it could potentially lead to something that is more extreme. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes, so I'm talking to somebody who isn't hearing me and isn't hearing my concerns. I want him to be around for as long as possible. If not for me, then our kids. What can I do, you know? He's a grown adult. I can only tell him how I feel, and if he chooses not to take that into consideration, then that's ultimately up to him, I guess. It's very frustrating from my standpoint as someone who is constantly, like right now, trying to be healthier, make better decisions in order to be there for my kids, for mine and Andrew's children. I don't know. If anybody has any advice on how to deal with something like this, I would greatly appreciate it. Because regardless of what I say, it's not computing apparently. I realised yesterday that I never actually showed my Mother's Day card. Look at those kiddos. Oh my golly. What absolute scamps. I'm I'm actually really pleased that it was one of the ones that have like a picture that you can put on it. I don't know, I just think those ones are nicer and a little bit more personalised, if you will. Here is a Jagger who doesn't want to get up this morning. Honey? What? Come on, shake a leggy. Where is he? Let me see him. We all have days like that. I mean, I say that, but I'm always the first up. Always. What is it with me always falling backwards? Oh my gosh, it was Regina's shoes. Love that for me. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm always the first up. Honestly, if it was somebody else that was up first, I would probably get up the second I heard them. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't. It's just like, oh well, guess that's me getting up then too. Because I was feeling particularly hungry this morning, I had some of this honey on a brioche. Let me tell you, it might be one of my most favouriteest things ever. Not the brioche, the honey. I feel like Pooh Bear, like I could just sit there and eat it out of the gosh darn jar or something. The entire time when I was doing my fast, I was like self-torturing myself. I was like, oh my god, that honey would be so good right now on a banana. Oh my god, we could dip the banana in it and just eat it. It would be delectable deliciousness. But no, I stuck with the plan and yeah, made up for it as soon as possible. Obviously not with a banana. It's just as good on a brioche, but yeah, I think on some fruit would also most definitely work, especially bananas, because they're quite dense and already a little bit sweet. Maybe a banana and granola. Yeah, that would be good. I'm feeling pretty self-indulgent today, so I've got 2 ciabatta breads along with brie, tomatoes and cranberry sauce. They didn't have my baguette again at Sainsbury's, so this is what we are going to be having. It looks like a lot. It is a lot. I'm not sorry about it. It's probably going to keep me going for quite a long time. I probably won't need to eat much else until maybe dinner time, which I'm indecisive about what I'm fancying. Burgers are supposed to be on the menu, but I don't know, I can't decide. So we'll just have to see how I'm feeling much later from now. So today for dinner we are doing 3 burgers because I'm just so hungry, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm literally insatiable. Inside is just a plant chef burger with some gherkin and American mustard with ketchup. I have my baba sauce on the side, just in case I fancy having some. I do go a little bit crazy with this sauce, but it is so worth it and super good. So dinner is done and I'm just relaxing for a while. Honestly, if you live in Scotland, you need to try this because this is a sauce made from the gods themselves. I'm still experiencing a fair amount of discomfort in the front of my abdominal wall, so I'm a little bit concerned about that because it's not gone away. Obviously I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully it'll clear up itself, but I don't know. I'm not going to be working out at least today. I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. I know that it will have been 3 days, but I honestly feel like it's important for me to, you know, take care of my physical self before engaging in any actual, weightlifting activity, because I'm worried that I'm going to aggravate it more, especially as I don't know what it is. I had a packet of Roundtree's randoms on the way to getting Regina home from school, and I also had a Chubba Chop lolly and the 3 burgers that you've seen obviously that I had for dinner. So those are the things that I have eaten. Oh, I did actually have a Cadbury's egg after I had my 2 ciabatta, let's call them like toasties or whatever it is, sandwich. Oh my golly, we've had a big carb day today. It's okay. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm gonna be a little bit more lax with myself, and we'll just see what happens with the whole stomach thing. It is the following morning. I have just weighed myself. I didn't video record it because I'm feeling a little bit jaded about it, but it did read 13:12, so I'm right back where I was. I slept really well last night, which Lord knows I needed. I could have done with today being the weekend, but we don't always get what we want, so it's a little bit of a suck salad, because I really could have done with, just sleeping, relaxing, not waking up like, oh my god, it's late out, it's time to wake the kids up, it's time to get ready for school kind of thing. It's perfectly fine. It's still only like 6:45, so I've got plenty of time to get ready, but yeah, that was a little bit of a shocker. I didn't expect to sleep in quite like that. As you probably are aware, I am usually up by like 5, give or take. But yeah, I think all those early mornings are just catching up to me right now. As things stand right now, I don't have any kind of tenderness in my kind of stomach, well, just off to the side of my stomach area. I'm really happy about that, because it was getting pretty tender last night. Obviously I'm gonna wait and see if that comes back, because I'm still worried about it, even though I'm not feeling anything just now. I'm worried it's gonna come back. I am intending to work out today. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it won't aggravate it, annoy it, bring it back. But I'm so glad that that tenderness has, at this moment in time, gone completely. Right now I am just working on an artwork that is actually an old artwork that I started with just pencil and paper long ago, and I wanted to make an updated version, so I started that on Saturday, and yeah, this is what it's currently looking like as a work in progress. And I've also been working on putting together previous vlogs that are going to be uploaded. This is what I have eaten today and the approximate calorie worth. So 2 bananas, 2 packets of baked, and some noodles, along with a single packet of Roundtree's randoms, which are so highly calorific. And what I'm listening to right now is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Sweeney. It's kind of like a, well, I guess like a domestic mystery kind of story between a husband and wife, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So I've just realised that I made a massive boo-boo this morning and I didn't weigh in. There's no point in doing it now because it's well after 1 and you know I've eaten plenty. So tomorrow is going to be a weigh-in day. We're going to see what it's reading. I'm not expecting a massive jump. I feel at this point in time that the fast was a complete waste of time. I'm really quite unhappy and a little bit sad about it at the same time because I wanted it to, you know, be a jump off point for me, which clearly hasn't happened. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. I'm lacking a lot of motivation in how my weight loss is proceeding, you know, moving forward, because it's not moving forward. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a difficult spot right now. I'm not like sad because not necessarily sad because the scale isn't moving, but because I obviously did that 48-hour fast and I'm currently not really feeling in the mood to do any kind of working out. I think I'm definitely going to try and get half an hour done at some point today. If I can get the full hour in, that will be great. But with what's happening with my tender tummy, yeah, it's really put me off because I am genuinely concerned about it. It's not made a comeback or anything like that. I can still kind of feel it. Like there's definitely something still going on there. It could be just, you know, residual. But yeah, I'm just not feeling like I want to put any effort in. Today was supposed to be spaghetti and meatballs, but actually, you know what? I've just decided that we're gonna have a takeaway. I'm really not in the mood to cook. I'm not actually in the best mood overall in general. So we are going to be having a chippy. I'm going to be having the battered cod with chips and a curry sauce. Andrew is going to be having a veggie burger. Jagger is having the beef burger, and Regina is having the battered haddock. So I will show you guys that when it arrives. So this is going to be my food today, and literally the last thing I eat, because after I've had this I'm not gonna want anything until maybe tomorrow afternoon. Okay, it's ridiculous, but it is super good. And I also got, I don't know if I mentioned, but a tiny curry sauce. And yeah, I'm going to go and watch some YouTube and enjoy this now. Oh my golly gosh, that meal is so filling. It's one of my favourite takeaway things to get. It's super expensive, but definitely worth it, at least for what I have. It's just so full and filling and dense. So yeah, I had a really good dinner. Definitely makes a change from having I'm not gonna sit here and say that having like 3 burgers is a tiny dinner, but that meal specifically is one of the only ones that really makes me feel genuinely full. So from tomorrow, obviously, I'm gonna have to do better. All right, but I'm not in a good mood right now, and there's a few factors that are going into that.
I could get killed. Glasses.
Why do you wear glasses? Because you have a tiny little abnormality with your eyes called astigmatism. I think the lady said it was 0.75%. Yeah. So it's literally, I can more or less see pretty clearly through Jagger's glasses. It's only just the slightest little bit off. But when I put Andrew's glasses on, oh my God, it's like my eyes are crossed. I'm underwater. I can't see anything through them. Everything is just meshed into one. Yeah, just buy it, babe. It's fine.
Khan.
Who the heck is Khan?
He's the bad guy, I think.
Oh.
Because it's called Wrath of Khan.
Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we are about to begin watching Star Trek. I have not watched Star Trek since I was a little girl with my dad. So this might be nice, fun nostalgia for me. I have about an hour or so before I officially get into bed, but I just wanted to come on and end this vlog, obviously, myself, because, well, I have recently not been doing it as much as I would like, and it's a habit I want to kick, because I want everybody to know how much I truly appreciate the new subs, views, likes, you know, whatever happens on my channel is so appreciated. And yeah, I wanted to come on and say that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. If you have watched it, watched this far into this video, I know that my vlogs are a little bit cray-cray sometimes and a little bit all over the place, but in better news, I am feeling much calmer. The movie was surprisingly really good. I actually really liked it. I do like sci-fi, but I prefer it when there's like aliens involved. I like Alien and I like Predator and oh my gosh, what's that movie with Matthew McConaughey? Oh, it's gone from my mind.
Hey babe, can I come on?
Interstellar. That's what it's called. Interstellar. Absolutely adore that movie. Anything to do with space, I thoroughly enjoy. But yeah, we're not fully ready to start watching, what's it called? Star Trek. How can you tell that I am tired? I'm like, oh, what is it? Oh. The computer is not computing, and Regina is yelling outside the door, as you can probably hear.
Come on camera.
She wants to tell you about her little duck village that she's got going on. Okay. All right, we'll do like a little extended cut just for you, Reg. Okay. So, what do you want to say about the duck village, Reg?
Duck Village. It has a Willy Wonka duck experience. It's very funny.
I'm sure it's hilarious, my good buddy.
I've also set a village on fire to make more room for duck houses.
That is true. I have witnessed this horror. She set an actual Minecraft village on fire just to, you know, swoop in and take all the resources.
So I can build more ducks, because we need more ducks. People don't know how ducks do.
Those poor villagers.
Maybe that...
Anyway, I hope that you are having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, or great night, no matter where you are in.
What if it's midnight? What are you going to say?
world.
Good midnight, good midnight.
Irregardless, doesn't matter what
People
time.
are watching this video at midnight. Waiting, stalking your channel, waiting for your next release.
My next release, that is true. And I hope also to see you again in the next one.